Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are. We're in the base, and of course it's night, but I'm going to fix that very quickly because what I'm going to do is something I have never done before, and that is actually, is that there? Bed 2. And I'm actually going to deploy a bed, and this is the first time I have ever done this when inside of a base. And the reason I've done it is the fact if we come here now we can actually sleep. And of course we want to sleep because we want a nice bright day to do a few bits and pieces. At the end of the last part, all I'd quite literally done is broken through from this vertical shaft here, and what I've done off camera is built all this area here for a farm and obviously accommodation area. We're going to put a shower and a toilet in up here. If I come out here, what I've also done is created this landing platform. It originally wasn't meant to be a landing platform, but what happened was I extended it out, and then I was going up to the capital vessel to get supplies, and I came back and I thought, well, I can land here just as easy as I can land down here. So I've now built this quite large landing platform for small vessels up here. And the long-term idea is to extend this out probably quite a long way. In fact, what I might do is drop down a step and have this as an open area, possibly for a hover vehicle. I mean, I can create a ramp on this side for a hover vehicle to get in, maybe one on this side, and then maybe we'll drop down again. And the idea is to have a capital vessel. Whoops. Yeah, we'll have a capital vessel landing deck down here further. Anyway, let's get back up to here, because what I want to do in this part is do a few bits and pieces that's left with this base. I want to complete the farm, so I think actually what we can do, since I've already got it selected, what I want to do is what can we have? I think we can put a shower in. This is just predominantly cosmetic, so we can put a shower in here, and just in case I have some bad food while I'm in the base, we can do that. And got enough for one more. Maybe we can have a bathroom vanity there. We've got plenty of space here, and maybe later on I can expand this area out. And the next thing I want to do is deploy my farming tiles, so I'm just going to drop this in here. And what I want to create, and the idea is to have 4 blocks of 9, which should give me a substantial bonus. I mean, I will be building another farm later on, but this is the one that's going to effectively get me started. I'm just going to fill this area in here like that. I'm just going to come here, and I think what we need to do now is we're just going to test to see how airtight the room is. I think, and having this door here and this door here, as long as the base is not attacked and these glass windows are actually breached, we'll be okay. Now these are armored windows along here. You can see they've all got 1,000 hit points. In fact, the door is the weak point. The reason there's a path along here is to do with the fact that the glass is on the inside, so that if you put a planting block there, you wouldn't be able to put plants in it. So that's the reason for that. And what I want to do now is, I'm not sure how many plants I've actually got. We haven't got any plants in there. I think we can put these in here for the moment. And the other thing I also want to do is put in some defences. Base supplies. Well, we've got a few plants, so we can put these in. I mean, tomatoes, fibre plant, and a blue prepper sprout. Okay, well we can put those in. Oops. Should have put them on here straight away, shouldn't I don't think I'm going to need the drill just yet. And maybe we can just put these at the back. Actually no, let's put these at the front because they're the odd plants which I may want to replace later on. And I think what we can do, well, I need to go downstairs because the next thing I want to do is work on the base defences. And what I've also done down here, because of course if I take my helmet off, this oxygen, this is still breached, so we can't actually get into here. And what I've done is I've excavated a bit on this room, but I've left it deliberately open just in case I actually want to do it. And I've basically created 4 small ammo boxes, and what we're going to do is just stack them up in this corner here. That should be more than enough for the base defences. And I think the other thing I want to do now is just go in here and I'm just going to look at the plants. What plants can I create? What do I actually want? I think I'd like some alien honey plants. We get 2 for that, so if I do 2 of those, I've created lots and lots of purified water so that I can actually create the nutrient solution. False. I mean, I'd like to start doing canned vegetables and elements like that. So what do I need for canned vegetables? Spices. We don't have any spices. Okay. So that could be interesting. What's this here? Vegetables, natural sweetener. That's per thing. Yeah, we don't actually have any spice plants here yet, so we're going to need to see if we can find some spice from somewhere. When we could get some space oranges in, maybe we'll get 2 of those in. And I don't think I actually need grain at the moment. I've got, well, grain would be quite useful actually. So, and because that would be a source of plastic. So maybe we'll get 2 of those. So I'm just going to build these out here. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm using the large constructor to do the general production and my advanced constructor to do the more sophisticated construction here. So all my better resources are actually stored in here. Actually, I don't actually need the tent, but I probably would be better off putting that into my small vessel. Right, so we got enough here. So let's just get back in, and I'm just going to go up. And I think we can just put some more. Actually, if I put that tomato plant there, they've got a tomato plant here. I think if we put the tomato, we might as well keep them together. Like that. And I think we will put these over here like this. Again, I don't want too much of it. I think maybe if we put this in here like that, and I think that's enough for the beginning. Obviously we'll want to fill this in. I definitely want some spice plants so that I can actually create tinned food, because that's some of the best food to carry around with us. And of course the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put some base defences in, and the reason I've created these flat roofs is we can actually put the guns on here. And I think what we're going to do is just rotate these round up here, and and these would support my CV up here. I mean, eventually we will put other weapons out as well, but I think these would probably provide the best defences for the moment, because obviously anything coming in from that, not that I've actually had any visitors for a little while. I don't know whether I killed them all and they all disappeared, but I haven't actually seen many of them. And of course what we're going to need to do is put some ammunition in. 30mm. I think that's exactly what we want. Let's check. Yeah, got 2000 30mm, and the base is on and operational. And so my base is now working very, very effectively. Right, we've got drones coming in, probably because I've put weapons and defences out. So I think what I might do is just to see how effective my defences are. So what we might do is actually wait for them. Well, my oxygen's getting a bit low, so we'll just go down and fill the oxygen up. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take for those drones to arrive. Okay, a lot quicker than I thought. That was very, very quick. Right, it looks like we got a visitor from behind. So that's interesting. So we're just going to switch the thrusters on. For some reason my capital vessel has rolled over. Great. Just press F5. I think I've lost the look at what's happened. Yeah, it looks like my capital vessel has managed to roll over on one side. Great. I think what we're going to do is see if we can fix that. But I can't dock my small vessel with it, so I think we'll just have to come down here, just turn off the thrusters. I mean, this does happen sometimes, so I'm just going to get here. Of course I need to put on, we should be able to jump into the door, especially if I drop the ramp. Ooh, that might be a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's walk across the angle of the floor. So now we got to get up here. Ah, come on. Right. Power the thrusters on. And let's get onto an external view. I think, let's see if we can get a slightly better view. I think, let's see if that will, is that going to be any better? It's still a bit. line this up. Still not absolutely dead flat, but I think that's the best we're going to get. So, turn the thrusters off. Just going to jump out. Yeah, we're not still perfectly level, but there's not much else I can do. But we take the opportunity to get in here and grab some more of this corn, because that will give us an opportunity to create some more plants down on the base. But I don't think I've got any spice or anything here, so we may have to go and find a farm to trade for some spice plants. In fact, that might be a good way to do it. I see something coming in. Right, so we've got all this here, we got that here. I definitely saw something. Gotcha. Oh well, we got a bit more. Actually, let's just see if we got any food here. I've been swapping stuff over here. So, wow. I think we can get some meat out of here. Got a couple of tins of food we don't need in here now. Any spices, anything here that I can use? 226. Take the pizza, carver, the eggs. I think that would be okay. If I got anything in the materials locker, yeah. Wow. Got any spices in here? We got nope. We've got some berries that could be useful. We can take that with us and take some more veg and fruit with us, and actually just take that as well. Just load this up. And we're just going to take the herbs, and I can put this into my small vessel for the moment. Come on, drop down. And the capital vessel's not flat. This is annoying, but that extended. Sometimes you can't actually see. Yeah, that's extended. That should help should the ship turn over again. Before I got distracted by the drone attack, what I was about to say is the fact I need to get up my water supply. And I was thinking about going up and recovering my water capability, which I deployed a little while ago, but I think I might as well just actually build one. I think. Okay, let's go in here. Where's the fridge? I mean, I should have the space for this. Nope. Okay. I think we're going to have to go back to the base. I think. So we'll take that out. That out. We'll keep some fruit in here, and the pizza and that, because obviously I'm going to be travelling around a bit. Got. I think we'll take some vegetables with us. Let's bring that back. The rest of this can actually go to the base. Okay. I think that drone. Oh no, it's there. Hopefully we'll be able to get there before it actually de-renders. Looks like there's two of them here. Oops, out of the water please. Oh. Obviously it was a double drone attack, but we'll take it. Wow, that's useful. And I'm just going to get back to the base, I think. And I'm just going to drop down. Ease in on here. Right, I'm just going to jump out. And I think what we're going to do is, where's my food processor? I want to put some of this in fact I'm going to put virtually all this in the food processor. And got corn. Let's have a quick look what we got. Pumpkin, wheat sprouts, puffing. What we got here? Large eggplant sprout. Not exactly sure. So we got natural sweetener, aloe vera. I think we'll make a couple of those. That'd be quite useful. Pumpkin sprouts, tomatoes, wheat sprouts. I mean, we've got loads and loads of grain. I think we'll make another 2 of these. And what else have we got here? I'd like to make some hackberries. I think we're make some of those. Come, that's so many. I'll drop back down. Don't need that many. So I think we're just going to plant these up. Sorry, oops. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, guys, what we're going to do is just get down in the large constructor. You should be able to make a water generator. Just knock that out. And I'm just going to one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. This is vegetables. Right, back to the food processor. And we got here got some wheat. I think we got wheat over here, haven't we? So we're just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 wheat in there. Got some fibre plants growing, and we've got some 2 akua berries. I think we'll put the akuas there. That will give me a source of berries. We've got a source of grain, which we need for plastic. We got some sweetener. We've got some tomatoes for vegetables. That's great. And what we're going to do now is just get to the large constructor, and just going to hook this out. I'm going to jump into the ship. Oh, I've left the thrusters on. And what we're going to do is just go down and deploy our water generator. What I will do is go and get the other water generator off camera, guys. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to jump out. And got a couple of really nice large power supplies. I think we need about 3 of those in here. I mean, I don't need vast quantities of water, but you never know, guys. And I think that effectively gets the first cut of the base up and running. As I say, what I will do is carry on working on the base in a mixture of things. As I say, I do want to get a proper platform for my CV. I mean, I could come up actually and create a rooftop platform. Actually, that'd be cool. I mean, I could literally come up and create a tunnel up, because that's not that high. Actually, there's lunch there, so sorry boys, but yeah, I mean, I could build a capital vessel platform up here, and that would also give me some gun platforms. That could be useful. I'm just going to grab that. And that. Yeah, I'm not happy with the way the ship is there. Right, let's just now come down and land here. Apologies for the distraction, guys, but I'm aware that time is pushing on, and what I want to do for the rest of this part is actually do a bit more work on my base. Let's just turn the thrusters off, we don't need that. And I think just to kind of explain to you what I'm thinking about, guys, so obviously we got the room in here. Eventually, I mean, I could do another oxygen thing up here. I think what I need to do is actually expand this back a bit. So what I'm thinking, guys, is let's just get the drill. And what we're going to do is let's just get back this way. I think if I move back this way, I think we can use the plastic blocks here. Let me just get to devices, building supplies. I think I've got loads of plastic blocks in here somewhere. I've got 61. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is push this back, say about 4 or 5 blocks. So what we're going to do is excavate through here. My food's dropping a little bit, but I don't think that's a massive problem. I mean, we can always go and have lunch out on the small vessel. So what we're going to do is just dig this back here, like this. Right. Oh, it looks like the friendly drones are back again. They must know I'm recording. I mean, I spent about nearly 4 hours or so building this base up. I mean, that's how long it took me to do this front part, and I had absolutely no problem with drones. And since I put those guns on and I've been recording, this is the second attack. So I think if we come back, we got 1, 2, so we come back another 2 blocks here and effectively create a core. Let's just come back 3 blocks actually. So let's just cut this back here like this. Okay guys, welcome back. What I've actually done is I've widened this whole platform out an extra width, because what I want to do is here we've come back this level, and what I want to do is literally pick up this theme here and run through like this on this side and this side. Hopefully this will catch like that, and I think I'm probably going to have to go up a little bit as well. So what we're going to do is come up here, lift the roof a little bit as well. What I want to do is create a corridor similar to this, but a little bit deeper, So this would be an access corridor to the lift that will take us up to our rooftop actual bit. In fact, I think what we probably can do is just clear this area out as well. Looks like we've actually come back one extra layer here on this side. So I'm just going to right guys, the drones are back and disturbing me, and of course it's dark, so we'll just go and get back out here and go and see what's going on. Obviously my guns have taken down one of their forces. Oops. Let's turn the light on. Looks like there's still more coming in, so let's jump in the ship. Just power on the thrusters, put on some lights. That's another one down. Looks like they're actually coming in force. Okay. But we're just going to stand off and let the base defences do the work, because that's what they're here for. Why is these guys not going down? I think those guys actually got in. Yeah, they didn't want to go down, did they? Okay. Sorry, we're back in the dark, guys, but I thought I had my lights on, but obviously not. Right, let's just come in here, level off, and hopefully we'll be able to get down and loot these guys. It's a little bit of a long range for, yeah, too far for the drone. Okay. And we're just gonna drop down. Obviously this guy's actually hanging in space. Now he's gone underwater. Okay. Right, let's just drop down. We're actually in the water now, so obviously the water's a little bit deep here, so I'm just going to have to edge forward a little bit more. I'm just going to grab that. I'm just going to return to the base. I think we're probably going to have to improve the actual base defences a little bit. Maybe get a little bit of extra range. So I'm just going to turn off that, turn off the thrusters. And I think what I'm actually going to do, guys, is I'm going to come here. We've got loads and loads of space up here. So I think what we're going to do is come into the large construction. We should be able to make a... Just going to make an oxygen terminal up here. It'll save me having to keep walking all the way down to actually get things to recharge my oxygen. So I'm just going to make that. How's the plants going? Yep. I might as well pick up that. Is this actually ready for harvesting? Wow. This is harvest quite quickly. I'm just going to pick this up. That's really, really great. This is all going to add to the success. All I need is some spices. So I'm just going to, whoops. Come on. And what we're going to do is just, right, so it's just going to come into here, large constructor, get you there. And of course what we're going to do is just, I think we'll just put, we can put this in the food processor. Milk in. That's sort of nicely done. We got here. Don't actually have anything to eat in here. That's quite a bit weird. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steaks. And if we go to the food fridge, okay, let's just knock out a couple of these protein bars. We'll be okay. And I think what we're going to do is just going to shove this up. Yeah, I think that would be quite advantageous. And that means we can actually just fill that up here. And of course it means we can have a sleep so we can get some daylight so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And of course it's another bright day here. And of course by sleeping we can actually harvest some more crops. So that's another advantage of actually sleeping. If you've got the food and the oxygen, this is a way to speed up your crop capability. This is going to give us herbal leaves, which is going to give us medication, which is going to be quite useful. And of course we're going to have to shove this, I think I'll just shove this into, just shove all this into meds for the moment. That would be fine. And back to where I was, guys. So what I'm actually doing is building a corridor here. And you've got to be kidding me. Okay, obviously building weapons attracts drones. Top tip there, guys. Of course I've slept as well, so that's obviously kicks out the timer. Again, the downside of sleeping is that the drones will show up, and what I'm just going to fill this in here like that. I'm going to run out of blocks anyway. Anyway, guys, I think what I will do is I will finish this off camera, guys. What I'm going to do is create a tunnel through here, similar to what was before, and then eventually we will go up with a vertical lift here, which will allow me to actually get access to the top, and that's where we're going to build a platform for the CVs and also get some solar panels up there as well. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it, because obviously I'm going to have to go out and gather up a bit more loot from these drones, which is going to be very nice of them, but you know, it's all free resources. That's the way you got to look at it, guys. So what we're going to do is, there's one, looks like there's one over here, bomber attract drone, and of course it's a nice misty day. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.